Hello from After Effects Studio. This is Furkan bringing you yet another exciting tutorial. So let's see what we're going to be learning in this one. So there you go. It's a very simple motion graphics ad. The main purpose of this ad is obviously to tell you how to create ads and everything, and it's not that difficult, it's not that easy. So a lot of new tips and tricks for you to learn. If you're a beginner, if you're an advanced, then maybe this is not your place, but for beginners and intermediate, just hang on till you learn something new. If you haven't before, subscribe now, because I upload videos, free templates every day, and so I don't want you to miss. Yep, I care about you a lot, so I don't want you to miss out on the free giveaways. So keep learning, keep getting free templates, and subscribe. So here we are in After Effects, and we are going to create a new composition. We're going to call it main comp. Let's just waste 2 hours in renaming. Okay, main composition. I'm going to create it with 1000, and height is going to be of 1000. Now this must be noted that I'm using it 1000 because I want to divide it by 2. It's going to give me 500. If you do it with 2000, never mind, moving on. You'll know in a minute that what I'm saying is 1000 by 1000 at the moment, or for a better resolution, let's call it 1500 by 1500. Okay, 10 seconds, black. Okay, I'm not racist. Anyways, I'm going to create a shape layer. Now, as you saw in the demo, that we have 4 kind of jewelry. So I'm gonna give it 4 placeholders. Let's just roughly drag it to the center. Now I know that it's not anywhere near the first quarter of the square, so I'm going to pre-compose it. Control Shift C. I'm gonna call it placeholder _1. Okay, move all attributes inside. Now what's so special? Right now it's covering the entire composition, which we don't want. So I'm going to go inside this composition, press Ctrl K for composition settings. I'm gonna reduce it by whatever the width is by 2. 1500 divided by 2 is, that's right, 750. Same over here, 750. So this is going to give us 1/4 of the big square of 1500. Okay, there you go. I'm gonna make sure that I scale it all the way so that it, okay, that's just wrong. Control Z, Control Z. Just move this so that it covers the entire screen. When we go to the composition, it is going to give us a beautiful quarter that we are going to use. How to align it at the top left side? I'm gonna press V, click it and drag it to the top. Now I'm going to press Ctrl and Shift. It will automatically align to the nearest boundary, and there you go. No hard work. Duplicate it a lot of times, not over here but over here. Ctrl D 4 times. You need 4 compositions, you know. 1 is already present, so I'm going to drag 2 to 4 over here. First of all, I'm going to change the color so that it's a bit, differentiable. I don't know how. 3, where is 3? I'm going to give it a solid color. I'm going to give it a color of yellow. Okay, that's not working. I'll have to click the layer first. I don't deserve to make tutorials anyway. PH4, that's placeholder 4. Click on the layer. Click on the color. I'm going to give it a color of pink. Let's go to the main composition. Press Ctrl PH2, press V, drag it with Ctrl Shift and drag it to the top. 3rd placeholder, drag it to the bottom. I'm dragging it while pressing Control Shift, so you know it has all the alignment it needs. So far so good, right? You have 4 placeholders, and let's move on to replacing it with the images. I have already created a folder with images, you know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go on placeholder 1, drag the image here, and I'm going to scale it all the way so that it appears nice. And not only that, I want it to scale from keyframe from 0 second to 10 seconds. I want it to scale a bit more like this, you know, nothing much, but just a random animation. 2, the second image, obviously. Here you go. Scale it a bit down. Keyframe, go to 10-second mark. Zoom in a little bit. Placeholder 3. Third image. Scale it down a bit. Same old stuff. Okay, I think I might have not explained. Okay, I'll explain later anyways. So where was I? I have to scale it a bit. There you go. This seems better. Image 4. Oh man, a lot of time was wasted by adjusting the placeholders. A tutorial guy was killed because he took too much time adjusting the placeholder crap. Main composition, that's how. Oh man, oh no, this looks horrible. Placeholder 3, please calm down, don't give me a heart attack. This is what our animation looks like. I press spacebar so that I can see it. It's good. It's exactly what I want. Now we have to create the real motion graphics. How to do that? I'm going to create a square by pressing Shift so that it's right. It's a square. It's not a rectangle. I am going to press R. Press Shift and then drag it to 45. It doesn't work like that, I think. 45. Okay, here you go. Now I want its keyframe, its anchor point, you know, this little guy over here. Zoom in. I want it to be aligned exactly at the center. I know it is in the center, but let's say I press Y. Y is the short key for this pan behind tool. It allows you to move the anchor point anywhere. If I have anchor point here and I'm going to scale it, it's going to scale with respect to this point. If I rotate it, it's going to rotate with respect to this point. See, it's very handy in cartoon animations, but that's not the point. So let's say it has been misplaced somewhere. I want it to be in the center. I'm going to press Y, go to this little icon, pan behind tool, press Control and double click. It will align itself to the center of that layer. Pretty handy. Moving on. Now what I want to do is I want its scale to be 0 at 0 seconds. How about that? 0. I do not want to see it at 0 second, but at 2 second mark, probably I want it to be 100. Hell, wait a second, I have not keyframed it yet. 0 second, keyframe, 2 second, or 1 second seems good. How to go to 1 second mark? Go over here, 1 0 0. Okay, that did not work. 1 0 0 0. That did not work either. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I think it's 1 0. I don't know. Maybe you'll figure out. It's going at the 10th frame. I wanted to go to the 1 second mark. Anyways, there you go. 1 second over here means I'm exactly at 1 second. I press Alt and I'm scrolling so that it can zoom in and out of the timeline. So at 1 second mark, I want its scale to be 100 or even more, so that it covers the top and left. Okay, I was zoomed in so much I couldn't see the future. There you go. I hope it does not have any. Oh, it has a stroke. I don't want a stroke. I'm gonna press this layer, I'm going to go over here and I will reduce its stroke to 0, and I'm going to color it probably grayish. Okay, I am very good at wasting time. There you go, gray color. So the animation will look like this. It sucks, but you know, just hang on. I want it to be over here around 30 seconds, in a half of a minute. I am going to press, and I'm not going to press F9. I'm going to go to the keyframe assistant, easy ease, go to the graph editor. I want it to like do some things that will make it attractive. Pretty cool, but too soon. I want it to be exactly at 1 second mark. Where is 1 second? There's 1 second mark. There you go. Pretty cool. Now the thing is that I want to create another one to give it, that will appear over here. You know, it's going to be black one. Again, not racist. Control D to duplicate the layer. So now I have 2 gray layers, and I want this one to rename and call it gray, and I'm going to call this one black. Oh, AC, my keyboard sucks. It's wireless. The batteries are probably dying. Must complete tutorial before it dies completely. Black. So it has 2 layers. Go to the layer and make sure you color it black. We are going to see the black one obviously because at the top one, but I'm going to scale it down a little bit. I am not going to use any keyframes over here, or maybe I will. At the last keyframe, make sure you reduce its size up to your need. That's what I need, and that's what I thought. So let's see how it looks. There you go. Now that we have our, you know, the square thing completed, what we want to do is add some text and logo. So we are going to, right when it's over here, which makes it like, you know, a half a second over here probably, I want to make sure that the tagline starts appearing, and I'm going to press Ctrl Shift Alt and T for oh, who chose this font? I have no idea. I'm gonna use this one, Betty Lava, whatever it is. It's a pretty cool looking font that I use these days. I'm going to call it free enter delivery. Yeah, that's exactly what I wrote, trust me. There you go. The font is Betty Lava, whatever. Jeez, leave me alone. Free. Whatever happened to English? Free delivery. I am going to scale it down a bit so that it fits the entire screen. I'm gonna adjust it up to my liking. Align its center, obviously. A little bit of scaling down and adjusting. There you go, free delivery. And I mean it. Free delivery, I want it to appear from the bottom left, bottom square of the bottom part of the square. And how to do that? Quick, we have no time. Okay, I'm going to create a mask at the bottom of the square, because right now I want this animation to be like something like this. Position, keyframe, and like shift page down means that I'm going 10 seconds or 10 frames in the front, and even more, I'm going to press shift and page down twice. So I am going to give it another keyframe. Right now my keyframe sucks because it's not doing anything. I'm going to go to the first keyframe and I'm going to drag it all the way down where it's hidden. It will imagine that it's hidden. So our animation is going to be like this. How to hide it? It's very easy. Bring in the square. There you go, it's hidden, right? Mission accomplished. There, it's Pretty cool, huh? But it's a little bit, there you go. Now it's a little bit cool. Our mission is accomplished. We have hidden the, okay, we need to drag it all the way down more. There. Now obviously I'm joking, don't start hating me. I am going to, you know, call it rename tagline mask. Ignore the spellings, you know. Tagline mask. Free delivery, I'm gonna set its track matte to alpha inverted matte. There you go. Everything is hidden. There. Now obviously it looks very robotic, so I am going to easy ease these keyframes, easy ease, and go to the graph editor, our friend of motion graphics. If you want to be a good motion graphics designer, you know, just learn to play with these graphs a lot. I don't, but you should. Anyways, moving on. Okay, it needs time to show off its animation, so I'm gonna extend that a little bit. Here you go. Pretty cool for now. Now at the same time, when it's almost up, let's call it completely when it's up, I want the logo to appear from the same, you know, level of boundary, and I want it to appear from the downside. So I don't have a logo as usual, so I'm going to type one. Whoa, I don't need a camera. Control Alt Shift T. I'm gonna call it logo with the wrong spellings. Logo. Down. I don't like this text anymore. Let's change it. Calibri. No way, but whatever. Time is short. Time is money. Align it center. Color change. Because when you can't think of anything, just change the color. Okay, I changed the color, I entered the logo, nothing else, you know. And I want it to appear just when it's, you know, let's open the keyframe from free delivery, press U, keyframe. When the last keyframe ends, when the keyframe ends, I am going to start the keyframe for this one. How? Let's press P. Same thing, I want it to appear from upside, so from upwards, so I'm gonna drag it all the way up and keyframe stopwatch, just randomly, you know, shift page down, shift page down, shift page down thrice. I am going to make sure it is at this desired position, and let's see how it looks. Not bad. Anyways, a bit slow, but you know, you get the point. Easy ease these little minions, keyframe assistant, easy ease, graph editor, and there you go. I just do the same thing on the graph, you know, it works every time, but someday I need to change that. Shape layer, we need to create its mask as well, so you know, for logo I'm going to create a mask. Make sure no layer is selected, and just hide the logo. There you go. And rename it so that you don't mess up like I do. Logo mask. Make sure it's right above the logo. Track matte should be alpha inverted. There you go, it's hidden. It's not hidden anymore. So zoom out. Let's see the entire animation. Pretty cool. Pretty basic, but you know, sometimes simplicity is better. And there you go. Our entire animation is complete. But you know, free delivery should be more emphasized, so I'm going to scale it down a little bit more. Logo is something that people, you know, don't like to see that often, but it has to be there. So that's the first part. Your animation is complete. Now I want to wipe out the entire you know, the background, the image's background. So I'm going to press Ctrl Shift C to pre-compose the entire 4 images. So I'm going to call it images. There you go. Now I'm gonna use an effect called, that's pre-built. Obviously I'm a cheap, I don't buy plugins. To be honest, I forgot where it was, so I need to check it a little bit. It will be saying something like a clock, movement, wipes. There you go. First step cleared. Second step, find the desired cross, no, clock wipe. There you go, clock wipe. And I'm gonna place it, press escape, I don't want to select now. When it's over here, when it's around 5-second mark, you know, or 6-second mark, I'm going to hide all this by pressing F4 or not. I am just going to, you know, press here, and I don't want any of these columns anymore. I don't want modes, I don't want parent, so I have more space to play with. Okay, hide this, yep, that's right. There you go, logo. And when it's like 5-6 second mark, like over here somewhere, I am going to make sure that this image wipe is fully, you know, vanished by pressing clock wipe and dragging it all the way here. I want to reverse it, to be honest, but it seems good, you know. It's too far, so I'm gonna bring it back. I promise you that. I am going to bring this son of a gun over here, somewhere over here. When the animation is completed, I want it to be over here. There you go, there's your animation. Now once it is complete, over here, 5-second mark, yet again, there you go. I just check on this level, this is why I'm slow. So I'm going to, at 5-minute mark, 5-second mark, I am going to make sure that my entire composition is dead. How I did that, Alt and the square bracket, right square bracket. So there you go, no more animation after 5 seconds. What to do after that? I'm going to pre-compose, select all the layers, press Ctrl+Shift+C and call it forward, and at the exactly 5-second mark, since I did not move my cursor, I'm going to press it again. Forward layer, Alt, square bracket to the right. There you go. I'm going to duplicate this son of a gun. Ctrl+D. I'm going to drag it all the way at the right side, you know, so that it starts playing again infinitely. You know, what's the best kind of advertisement? That runs non-stop. Anyways, but there is really a reason why I did that. I wanted to play it reverse. So I'm going to call it, rename backward. I'm going to right click it, time reverse, where it is, time reverse layer. Let's see what the magic I have done. I have no idea, but let's see. There you go. It's going backward, it's going backward, it's going backward, and it has vanished. You can play around with it, you know. The logo seems to be taking a lot of time to disappear, so you know, you can play with that. But to be honest, I think it's a very good, in like you can create it in 5 minutes. I have to speak and talk at the speak and teach at the moment. That's why it took me long, but literally it's just 3 to 4 minutes work, and you can do it for any kind of advertisement. Look good. It can work with the one background. Oh crap. It can work with one background. It can work with a lot of backgrounds, but 4 is, you know, better. So enjoy it, play with it, and if you have any ideas, just leave it in the comment what kind of tutorials you want to see. Please subscribe. Your subscriptions keep me alive, otherwise I'll die day by day. So subscribe. There are a lot of more tutorials coming on ads and everything, so feel free to subscribe, and until next time, see you guys.